New nighttime show, new voodoo donut, new Potter coaster details, and more on episode 303 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to this week's episode of UUOP, the best podcast around. I'm your host this week, Chris, and joining me, we have Lee.
Hello, everyone.
His partner in crime, Tracy.
Hello.
And Mr. Internet himself, Darren.
What's up, Internet?
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Good.
There's a lot of
Cracking?
new. Well, yes.
Literally. Yeah.
Yes, new.
Yeah, it's all new.
Very new. Before we get going, I did say I would give them a plug.
Oh, yes.
Tracy and I got invited down to an event in Sheffield. So if you're in the UK, heads up, you need to go and check this out.
Yes.
By our good friends Lee and Sarah. They are a scare attraction company and they've diversified it a little bit and have gone into immersive theatre. Mm-hmm. We got invited down to see Is There Anybody There? And it was awesome.
Really good.
If you are a fan
Really
of
good.
immersive theatre and scary, spooky stuff, it's right up your alley.
Yeah, if you're ever like, man, if you're at a theater and you're like, man, this show is great, but it would be better if they spit on us. Well, there you go. That's immersive theater.
It was so good. Check out the Facebook page. Just search Faceless Ventures.
Yep.
And they are hopefully taking that on tour around the UK.
What the plan is.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it was awesome. You two,
was
you
so
would get
much
such
fun.
a kick out of it. It was brilliant.
I bet. We don't get anything cool like that here.
Yeah,
Such
some
a
like more
shame.
year-round thrills.
Yeah, yeah, they do a lot
Yeah.
of stuff out of season. It's really good.
Yes, we need more of it.
We do.
Yes.
Awesome. Cool. So start us off with something that we actually caught on time because it was before we hosted or aired this. Darren, would you like to share some stuff about some leaked info?
Yeah, well, some info was leaked by Universal once again.
Quote
Looking
unquote
around.
leaked.
Yes, we can't say this is 100% on accident, but the fact that there was no accompanying tweets, press releases, anything like that is very suspect. And also the fact that it's no longer on the site is also extremely suspect. But,
Yeah.
there was a little piece of concept art that had one of the dinosaurs from Lost World on it, and it said, and it had Universal Cinematic Celebration, Epic Cinema Under the Stars. And this was under the What's New section of the Universal page. And there was a description there as well. It said, starting this summer, nights at Universal Studios Florida will be brighter and bolder than ever as music from the world's biggest films fills the air and scores of dancing fountains erupt. Massive walls of water blaze with epic movie moments and powerful projections bring the entire waterfront into the movies. You'll see and hear roaring dinosaurs from Jurassic World, feel the adrenaline rush of high-speed cars from Fast and Furious, watch the mischievous antics of the minions from Despicable Me, and so much more. Don't miss the amazing new show that's lighting up select nights all year long.
Interesting.
So yeah, this went up last night as we're recording, so the 3rd, and then it was taken down on the 4th, sometime after I saw it. So sometime after like 8 or 9 in the morning,
Okay.
It was finally taken down. So
Yeah, this is Darren staying up late so you don't have to.
Yeah. The interesting thing I got from that stuff you just read there, Darren, was the entire waterfront.
yeah,
Whereas you think like Cinematic Spectacular was already kind of in that one little space. Hopefully
Yeah.
it will be
So
much
more
grander.
people have chance to see it.
I mean, the platform they have over there is pretty big.
Yeah, they created like a mini grandstand, haven't they? A mini
Yeah.
stand.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how I feel about, actually. I like that park area.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I understand it.
yeah, that was one of our favorite like little hangout spots
Yeah.
too.
It'd be interesting
Cool
to see how it
photo
affects the scare zone in Halloween Horror Nights as well.
Yeah, well, they didn't ever really have anything that far out in there, so
Yeah, they don't generally run the
it
nighttime
was a-
shows either, do they, during Horror
No.
Nights?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they'll be fine with that.
I think there was one interesting omission from the lineup of things that they mentioned. They mentioned Jurassic World, which is cool. Fast and Furious, obviously. Minions, yeah. No Harry Potter. And you would think
Not
if
allowed.
Harry Potter was going to be part of it, they would mention it.
Maybe JK didn't give him that little okay.
It's
Maybe.
weird though, isn't it? Because we talked about that parade in Japan,
Japan, yeah.
and Harry Potter stuff was like one of the biggest things as a part of it. I
Front and
just
centre.
don't
Yep.
get what the deal is with Orlando.
I don't know.
Maybe they're just not
That
prepared
train
to
on the
pay
parade
them.
is awesome over there.
I still haven't watched it, actually.
No.
It's so cool.
Very, very cool.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
Universal seem to be coming up with the longest titles for everything at the moment. The Endless Summer Resort. What's this? Mischief movies in water, a nighttime spectacular. What was it, Darren?
Universal Cinematic Celebration, Epic Cinema Under the Stars.
There you go. Everything has to have a subtitle now.
2018.
Yes. Yes.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, water and projection technology, how it is today, and see if it's any, different than previous ones we've seen.
Yeah, it seems to be like it's going to be something more like the water screens at Fantasmic at Hollywood Studios than what Cinematic Spectacular
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
But God, it's good. I've said before, they desperately need an end to the night
Yeah,
at the studios
they do.
and Islands of Adventure, for that matter.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean, they're expecting, I'm assuming they're expecting, crowds to want to watch this, so much so that they had to redo the park area just for more seating or standing area. So, maybe it's going to be something really cool.
I hope so.
So now, before we head any further into our show, we have a little something that's been cooking off the books that not every host in this podcast is aware of.
Okay.
So to speak further on this, I got to bring on a surprise guest. So here to spill the beans is a Producers Club member and Mrs. God Pocket herself, Jillian Dunn. Hey, Jillian, how's it going?
Hello, hi. How are
Hey.
you, everybody?
Hello, Gillian.
Hello, Gillian.
I recognise
Hello.
that voice.
Yes, you should. Well, thank you, Chris, and thank you for inviting me on the podcast today. So to dive right in, I think the only two people who should be clueless as to why I'm joining the podcast today, and that's including the people who are listening to the podcast, are Lee and Tracy. And as difficult as it's been to try to surprise two people on their own podcast, we've been working on a little something special for the two of you behind the scenes for a while now.
Okay.
So I know I speak for everyone when I say that the UUOP has brought me a lot of fun, laughter, and a true sense of community. And it is so clearly evident when listening to you guys talk, how passionate you are about these parks. It's infectious, and it's truly a joy to be able to have a community where we can all share our mutual love for this place together. And you've done that for us. Lee and Tracy have made our little community what it is today from the ground up. Of course, Darren and Chris and Hunter and everyone else has too, but we wouldn't be here at all today if it weren't for the two of them. And that got me thinking recently how unfair it is that the people who spend their time, their money, all this effort doing this for all of us every week have not actually gotten to go to the parks that they love so very much. And this thought was echoed by many people in the listening community as I was reaching out to people. So, as a thank you from all of us in the UUOP, I would like to present the Malibys with the over $800 the listeners have generously donated
Wow.
to the Get Lee and Tracy to Universal Fund.
Okay. Wow. Sorry, others can speak.
Let's be honest, it doesn't take much to set me off.
Wow, I don't know what to say.
Look at the state of you.
I know.
I've never seen you like that much. Oh my God. Thank you so
thank
much.
you. Wow, that is so unexpected.
That was the idea.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.
wow.
And Mouse and Muggle have also generously offered to donate discounted hotel rooms and tickets as part of their contribution.
I am going to kill Michelle. It wasn't that
Yeah, we
long
were
ago. We had a
talking to her
massive
the other day.
conversation with her.
Yeah, I've been talking to them too.
Wow. I'm absolutely speechless.
Blown away. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you, Gillian. Thank you,
Yes,
everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Wow.
Yeah, Jillian putting a lot of work there to kind of get that started and moving.
And that's majorly the Producers Club, right? That
Yes.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where it came from. So
My goodness.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. We figured out trying to reach out to people that you
without
control.
you knowing about it.
How have
Yeah.
you done this?
It's very difficult to message people who are in the UUOP group without the admins also seeing the
Yeah. Especially like I'm on there
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah.
I'm always watching.
exactly.
Always
Yeah,
watching.
Obviously, you're not.
Obviously not. Yeah. Oh my god.
Well,
The deception.
Lee has been causing Darren and Chris and I quite a bit of stress and maybe a couple of ulcers the past couple of weeks.
Oh my god.
With
Yeah, as
his
you've been talking about.
vigorous campaigning, trying to get.
Yes.
Oh,
There's a
my.
Kickstarter, right?
It's
Right.
actually a GoFundMe. So
Right.
as a
GoFundMe, that's
as a note to the listeners, I tried to reach out to as many people as I could. But if I missed you and you're just hearing about this now, when the podcast airs, and you would like to contribute, I will be keeping the campaign open for another week or so for additional donations. And now that it doesn't have to be a secret anymore, I can open it up as a public campaign. So just search "Get Lee and Tracy to Universal" on GoFundMe.com.
Woo!
And it should pop right up. And feel free to message me on Facebook if you have any questions or anything like that.
Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome. Chris and I will share that on the UUOP page as well.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'll send
Thank you
both.
very much, Jillian, for
Thank
everything
you,
you
you did.
so
Jillian.
much. I am.
You're so welcome.
I can't articulate anything yet because I'm just stunned.
The fact that
And
I've
it's
barely
just-
spoken the last
I
5
know.
minutes speaks volumes.
I know I'm quite liking that.
I don't even know.
No, that's yeah. I know. I can't. Words are just not forming in my head. I'm just.
You know, it
I'm
sounds
blown
like a
away.
cliche, but I do this because I love it.
Yeah.
And everyone who puts up with me waffling every week, Darren and Chris especially, and Tracy, no, I can be a hard taskmaster at times, but I do it because I love it, and the little community that we have created, the Producers Club especially,
So important.
such a tight knit little group, and there's
Yeah.
people in there now that they aren't listeners anymore.
No, we're
The
family.
friends and family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Seriously.
You're so welcome. You guys deserve it. And I want to thank all the listeners for your generous donations and kind words, and for Darren and Chris for helping me get this going behind the scenes and get me on the podcast today.
Yes, well, we're having words with you two later
Yes,
as well.
absolutely.
Don't be too
man.
hard on them.
I won't be.
No,
So
no.
much fun.
Pair of sods.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Oh,
thank you,
boy.
everybody. Yeah, you all mean the world to us anyway, and it's just... Yeah, just thank you. I just can't. I know.
Generally don't know what
No
to say.
words. They will come properly, I promise.
My fingernails can grow back out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sincerely, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't stop saying wow.
All right. Well, I'm going to head
so-
off and let you guys continue the podcast as your normal scheduled programming.
Yeah. I think I might need a little
Alright.
drink first.
Yeah, we'll get you guys back together after the show for sure.
Thank you, Gillian.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. You guys have a good day.
You
And
too.
you.
Take care,
You too.
Take
Thanks,
care.
Joe.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I have gone so hot and warm and sweaty at this point.
Oh, now join the crowd because I've been that way since
Wow.
way before we recorded.
I've got chest pains.
All right.
Wow. I'm just...
Right, before this gets even more overly
just-
emotional, let's just... we need to move on, I think.
You should say it's
Wow.
over 800, but I think it's actually closer to 900. Just-
Bloody hell.
Yeah. And like that was with zero attention. It was just her reaching out to people and
In the producers club, pretty much.
I
Yeah, just
can,
Producers Club.
yeah, I can
Wow.
imagine how hard that must have been without us seeing it. Is just, yeah.
oh yeah.
Is this why I've been seeing in my feed that mutual friends are suddenly becoming friends?
Probably.
Gillian's just become friends with so-and-so. Gillian's just become friends with so-and-so. Oh, I'm
likely.
starting to
Yep.
see the subterfuge now.
Wow.
Well,
Oh, my God. Wow.
I guess
Okay.
we'll head back to our normally scheduled program now.
Yeah, well, let's just
Wow.
keep going, right?
I think the energy might be a bit different.
Yeah.
Let me just try and reach my wine. I really do need a drink.
So I'll let you two take a little break while I go through a spew. And
Good idea.
this is the third and last of Brian's spews. And thank you, Brian, for sending these in. So he goes, my last day at Universal Orlando Resort was spent by myself. So before leaving for the airport later that evening, I decided to finish off my remaining park day with the last 2 chocolate stouts from Tucson. I've been fortunate to go back to Universal Orlando Resort every 4 to 5 months these last couple of years and make a point of going to Toothsome for dinner, lunch, or just a pint or two on every visit. On one of my previous visits, I spoke to a bartender named Jake for quite a while. Upon returning to the upstairs bar on last week's visit, I recognized Jake working again. Immediately after, I sat down and he came by to say hello. He recognized me as a repeat, albeit infrequent, offender and welcomed me back like I was a regular. He even remembered bits of our conversation from months prior.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was extremely impressed at being recognized, but also being remembered by a guy who sees tens, if not hundreds of people per day coming through Toothsome. Great attention to detail and awesome service once again. I look forward to stopping in and seeing my friend when I return in September.
That is awesome.
That is so nice.
That's the mark of a good bartender there.
That
Absolutely.
really is. Wow.
Like, how special would that make you feel that someone remembers a conversation that you had from months ago that, like you said, literally how many people go through there on a daily basis?
Yep.
That's amazing.
That is phenomenal.
Yep. Another check mark for Toothsome. That place is just awesome.
Oh, I can't wait to
So,
try it out.
Jake,
Yeah.
good job, Jake.
I cannot wait to try that out.
Desperate.
That's why I love sharing these stories because I know all the team members are great,
Yeah.
but those ones that do step that little bit above and beyond
Yeah.
deserve a little bit of
the
recognition.
ones that shine a bit brighter.
Absolutely.
I think so, yeah.
Lee, you want to let us know how to send in the spews?
Of course, yes. If you have a little story like Brian has there with his 3 of a team member that's gone above and beyond to make your trip to Universal Orlando extra special, we would like you to send us an email. Just jot it down, put spew in the title and send it to us at podcast@uopodcast.com. And as we always say, please stop by guest services and let them know as well.
Absolutely. And let the server or whoever know at the same time, because a simple thank you and a smile goes a long way.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, carry on letting guest services know, because that goes even further.
It does. And people don't realise it. No. I mean, we just going over the same thing. We say this every time we talk about them.
That's what new listeners all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah. So let's move over to Little Things with Seth.
Hi, everyone. This is Seth Kaburski. I've been gone for a few weeks, so we've got a huge edition of all the little things to get to. Let's kick it off right at the entrance to City Walk, where the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company is finally getting a sign replaced. This is a pretty good sign that Bubba Gump will not be going anywhere. And Voodoo Donuts continues to draw crowds. If you want to skip the 30-minute or so wait outside of Voodoo Donuts, you can now call ahead and pre-order your donuts and then just head inside and pick them up when you arrive. The only catch is you have to order a minimum of 1 dozen.
No problem. I'll be there next week.
Head on inside to Islands of Adventure, where Jurassic Park is soon getting a new raptor based on Blue from Jurassic World. Universal showed off a new Blue raptor puppet at a recent event in Las Vegas. You should see that coming to Islands of Adventure this summer, along with a probable relocation of the Raptor Encounter attraction, since construction walls have gone up in the area around the old Triceratops encounter. The construction is rumored to be for a new roller coaster going into Jurassic Park. By the way, this new project is not expected to lead to the removal of the Pteranodon Flyers ride, which recently had its supports inspected and repainted. Hopping back over to Universal Studios Florida, here's an update on the locker situation at Revenge of the Mummy. The ride recently added new entrance and wait time signs. Construction walls are still up in front of the old entrance, while new lockers are installed in there. Look for the new lockers to do away with the biometric finger scans, as Universal has informed their team members that they are moving away from that style of lockers. By the way, I'm sad to report that none of the fire effects on the Mummy roller coaster are currently working. I'm told that it's a temporary refurbishment and they should be coming back. Good. And another little bit of sad news, if you are a popcorn fan, the price for refills of the souvenir popcorn buckets went up overnight, now costs $1.99 plus tax to refill your souvenir popcorn bucket. Finally, some updates about Volcano Bay. The park recently opened some large public cabanas. They are shaded areas that have beach chairs, and they are available for anyone to claim. So if you don't want to sit out in the sun and you can't afford to rent a lounger or cabana, you can get there and try to claim one of those shaded seats. Volcano Bay also recently filed a permit to build a new Pearl Factory kiosk at the park. If you like the Pick a Pearl that is found in Lost Continent and San Francisco in Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida, then you'll have an opportunity to pay for one at Volcano Bay as well. And finally, last but probably least, the Taniwa Tubes slide at Volcano Bay, which has 4 slides, has now been renamed and split into 2 separate 2-slide attractions called Tonga of Tanahuya Tubes and Rocky of Taniwa Tubes. I have no idea why this change was made other than to add another attraction to the attractions list. It really does not change the way that it operates significantly. It's still pretty much always a ride now attraction that you rarely have to get a time for. Maybe this will help them better distribute the guest flow to one side or the other, but you really shouldn't have to worry about it. It's just a curiosity to note on the park map. Okay,
It's just in, it's
that's
now 4
all for
rides.
this supersized edition of All the Little Things. I'm Seth Kaburski from the Unofficial Guides, Touring Plans, Attractions Magazine, and Orlando Weekly, and I'll be back in a couple weeks with more little things from around the Universal Orlando Resort.
And I'll catch you in Wave Pool Wedge A.
Right. How the rush for opening of that park to get those free family cabana
That's a
things.
fight
know.
waiting to happen.
Yeah.
It is
Well, no, those
going-
aren't. From what I understand, it's not like the family cabanas. It's like this big, huge, like shaded area
All right.
Right.
where
It's a
you will be
communal
sitting
cabana.
and sweltering in like a nice, like mutual sweat lodge with several other
Right.
people.
Have you seen how big South Florida families are? An entire one, I guarantee you.
True, that's very true.
Darren, it sounds just like our kind of place.
Yeah.
I tell you what, going back to the Voodoo Donut, that shows how popular that location is, that you can go on and pre-order your breakfast.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's bizarre. And Darren,
Cool though.
It's
like-
worth it. It's worth it to get a dozen to skip that 30-minute line,
Yeah.
and then eat the ones you're going to eat, and then I would just go down the line and give the rest out to other people that are waiting in line. That'd be awesome.
you could sell them
How
at an
cool would
upcharge.
how cool would that be? You probably get trespassed off for doing
Probably.
that.
Yeah, that'll get you in trouble.
No, like
Fast
Darren's
pass
idea. How
donuts.
nice would that be? Just one
Pay
of
it forward.
a random act of
Yeah.
kindness. I like that.
Donut fast pass.
Donut fast pass.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, the blue. I think Darren, you mentioned it over the top there. That blue raptor encounter is now live in the parks, I do believe.
Yeah, and it
Seems
looks
that way.
amazing.
Yes.
And really the main difference between that one and the old one is that it blinks and it makes a world of difference. It's
Oh,
crazy.
I never
how much-
noticed that.
Ooh.
Is that at the Raptor encounter?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So blue will be replacing the raptor that's there for the time being, at least. I can imagine it being popular enough to stick
Yeah.
around.
Oh,
though.
without
yeah.
a doubt, especially with the new film coming out.
Yeah.
What other raptor do you know the name of?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, that's cool. There's something else I was going to comment. I'm trying to think now. I always go in with the intentions of, right, when Seth's finished, I'll mention that and I'll mention that. By the time I get to the end,
Yeah.
everything that happened in the first 2 minutes has
I
gone
know.
out of my
I'm the
head.
same.
The locker thing at the Mummy, I think that'll be better if they move away from those fingerprint scanners things.
Oh, they
and
were
go-
always a
what are they-
nightmare.
Yeah, what are they doing instead? Codes or
I expect it to be the same as the Hulk.
and what is that again?
They
It's
just badge your ticket.
Yeah.
Or they scan your ticket.
Oh, okay, that's right.
The only problem with that is just user awareness, because you don't know how many times people leave their ticket inside the locker.
Yeah.
They use their ticket to open, put everything inside, including their ticket, and
Oh,
close it.
yeah.
which is
And
fair enough.
so-
You would do.
We did
Yeah,
the
where
same
Where am I going to
thing.
put my ticket?
Money?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done it
Yeah.
with money when we went on the water rides way back ago. And
Many years ago.
I think
Yeah,
I
so
said it.
that-
Sure, they should put a little pocket on the front of the locker so you can put your ticket in it.
Yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
so easy. Yeah.
And a donut holder while you're at it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's the only issue I see. I mean, when I've done it before, the line to get a guest, service attendant,
Yeah.
sometimes as long as so many people have done it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess maybe
Just
over time
as
it'll go
bad
away.
as- Yeah, that's got to be just as bad as the fingerprints. Eh?
Yeah, well, you kind of alluded to it with the sweaty Florida families. That how many people are pressing those
Oh, my
fingerprint
goodness,
scanners on a daily basis? And all the grime and crap of.
Thank you. I hadn't thought of that.
You don't do them anyway.
Yes,
it's
I
always
do.
me.
No, yes, I do. I do the Men in Black ones.
You won't be now.
Won't be now. You're quite right.
Spray.
Ugh.
We're carrying hand sanitizer. Get that on there. I'm not touching that.
Yep. Do that with everything anyway.
If that was the case, you literally would be spraying everything.
Yeah. Did we talk about the Universal exclusive donut last time, or?
Oh, well, no. Actually, Tracy.
Funny you should say that.
Oh, Darren.
I didn't see that in there.
Not trying to jump the gun here, but Tracy, why don't you tell us about the donut that came out?
I think I will.
I thought Chris was hosting the show.
It was just a natural segue there. So yes, last Friday was National Donut Day. Woo! Didn't find out about that till Saturday. Was it National Donut Day over here?
No, I think. Well, I don't. Well, no, because then it would be
National
international
Atlas.
donut.
Well, I'm sorry, but yeah, it should be over
We
here.
had
too.
donuts. When
We
did
did
we
have
have
donuts actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. I must have known. So Universal Orlando celebrated by debuting their exclusive donut for the Orlando location, which is, everybody, the Universal Orangesicle. Yes. Yum, yum, yum. Pleased about that. And you can only get that at Universal Orlando Resort. So, quite naturally, it is covered with citrus frosting, topped with chocolate pearls, and filled with Bavarian cream.
Oh,
I am a huge fan already.
I need that.
And it's even on a popsicle stick. And it just looks like an ice lolly, a popsicle.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is
amazing.
so cool.
I think they killed it with that donut. It's,
Oh,
it's amazing.
Perfectly
Yeah.
appropriate for
Yeah.
Florida.
yeah, absolutely. So we saw Kenneth eating it. I must admit, I was thinking, wow, Kenneth, you take big bites.
It does, yeah.
It was quite
For those who
funny.
know, I have no idea what Tracy's
Oh,
talking
sorry,
about.
yes.
Kenneth, our
vlogger.
YouTube vlogger, did a Facebook Live in the Producers Club of him testing one out
I was testing it.
on the Friday, and it looks so good.
It looks really good.
But he said the orange flavour was quite subtle,
It was,
didn't
but
he?
that's nice.
Yeah.
Because orange can be a bit overpowering
Overpowering.
with some things. So it's now available every day. But on Friday, they were giving them away, one free for every person who wanted one. I mean, come on. If they're giving something free away, whether you like it or not, you take it.
Yeah, because I
You
posted
hand it over to somebody else if you don't want it.
I posted it on the Facebook page on Thursday night, saying they were giving one away to the first 100. But
wasn't
then
it?
when
Yeah.
Kenneth said he was talking to the team members there, and they were giving one away to everyone, which is
Do you know?
Jesus.
Well, I think they've maybe said that so people wouldn't just be rushing constantly all
Yeah.
the time. They think, oh, first 100, we're probably not going to get there. Well, whatever, we'll just go and buy one.
Yeah,
It's, it's
rather than people queuing out the door
Yeah.
at 8 o'clock in the morning.
damage control.
Yeah.
So of course, if you go to Voodoo Donut, even I don't know where Voodoo Donut is,
No.
It's a volcano
and
bay.
and you try the Orangesicle and it's your favourite, please record us a message and send it to us at podcast at UUOPodcast. I can't even speak tonight. At podcast at UUOpodcast.com. You all know that address anywhere. For our latest poll, which voodoo do you do? And of course, if you think there's a different one that's better, we need to know that as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Funnily enough, the person who we had on previously is the only person that sent one in so far, Gillian.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it does
So-
look awesome. And it's like because I know when they opened
cream.
Voodoo Donut, they said they do an exclusive donut for each location.
Mm-hmm.
And I was racking my brains. Because I obviously expected it to be a universal creation
Yeah.
rather than
Oh yes,
an
it
Orlando.
but it does have a little Universal banner
Yeah.
on it,
So I
which I
thought
think's lovely.
it was going to be tied to the theme parks rather than the area itself. But it makes sense.
Yes.
Yep. That's the best Universal logo on food since butter.
I
agree.
I think it's
no,
close.
I agree. It's pretty cool. I'd much rather.
Yeah, I'd rather bite into that than butter.
Absolutely.
We'll have to test that out.
We want video.
Yes.
Before we go into our next topic, and pretty interesting topic, Tracy, you got something to bring up for us?
I have.
What the hell's going on now?
This is no. Now, I didn't know about the earlier, so this just is really pathetic in comparison. I texted Chris afterwards, but
You should think how I felt when you told me this.
it's just seriously. Anyway, so while you were on your way home from work, we had a visitor
Here.
here at home. Yes,
Right.
and he left us a little present. Right. I know he's looking really confused.
I have no clue what's going on right now.
Oh, I'll use my other hand because that hurts. So, I'm holding up a bag of Greek sweeties.
All right, so it was
So-
Kieran.
Kieran, yes. So I just want to say a big thank you to Kieran Elliott and Pippa Young for thinking about us while they were on their holiday and bringing us a little treat back. And also, Pippa, I need to have a little chat with you about something.
Absolutely, yes.
It's good. Don't panic.
Yes, something that you guys might be interested in
Yes.
if it comes off, actually.
So, yes, just thank you. Just a little bit of silly, but Lee, I just thought I'm going to keep that secret from Lee because we never have any surprises on the show.
Until the day you asked to do a surprise, and we have one already.
And I already have teeth marks in my butt from getting bitten from that earlier. So,
Wow.
yeah, that was rubbish. But hey ho.
I'll eat Greek
Well, yes.
sweets.
Thank you, you two.
Thank you,
We
Kieran and
appreciate
Pippa.
it.
All right, so let's take a quick break to hear from Mouse and Muggle.
Have you taken a stroll down Diagon Alley and visited Gringotts Bank, grabbed a butterbeer and the 3 broomsticks after a long day touring Hogwarts Castle? No? Then what are you waiting for? Let our team of experts help make your dream a reality. At Mouse Muggle Travel Company, we specialize in all things Universal Orlando Resort and promise to do our very best to put together a vacation package that fits your needs, wants, and budget. At Universal, there truly is an option for everyone. Or if you're leaning a little more towards pixie dust rather than wands and potions, we specialize in Disney destinations as well. So, if you're ready to get started planning your next family vacation, let Mouse and Muggle Travel Company do all the hard work for you. You have nothing to lose, as our services are free to you. Just visit us at mouseandmuggle.com to fill out a no-obligation quote request, or send an email to info@mouseandmuggle.com. And remember, whether you're a mouse or a muggle, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company can help make your next vacation simply magical.
And welcome back. So now we're going to have Alicia joining us to talk about her recent rumor mill article.
Hello.
Hey, Alicia, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, Alicia.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So, Alicia, I know you got some interesting details for us. Why don't you take it away?
Yeah, that rumor mill article kind of really took off. I
Didn't
think we're
it?
at like 7,500 views now, something like
Yeah,
that.
it's crazy. It's our biggest blog post to date.
Yeah.
People love rumors.
Don't they just?
Yeah, and it was kind of a long time coming. I've been following the project and listening to a lot of different sources and kind of just waiting until the construction got a little bit underway to see if some of the rumors were true. But it's really interesting to see like the actual track layout coming to fruition. It's going to be a really good ride.
So for those that haven't read it, Alicia, just sort of walk us through.
Yeah, sure. The entire plot that Dragon Challenge was on has been entirely cleared, and the new ride is going to kind of stay low to the ground and be really well themed, like the exact opposite of Dragon Challenge.
Okay.
And Universal doesn't really do that. They don't really theme their outside coasters. They theme their inside coasters, and then things like the Hulk. You just kind of got. Outside of the tunnel is just some desert plants, really. So this will be the first time. It's like I always think of the town scene on Thunder Mountain, where like there's a whole show scene, but it's outside.
Okay.
And I think that's Universal's really been lacking in that department. So it'll be interesting to see a ride that takes up that much space and actually has scenes, even though there's not much inside. Most of it's going to take place outside.
Which is interesting, especially for Islands of Adventure, because it's one of those parks that if you're there when the weather's not great, there's not a lot to do inside. Everything is outside, and I'm surprised they've gone down that route.
Yeah, well, at least this one, it's a 1-for-1. They're not replacing an inside ride with an outside ride.
Yeah. That's very true.
So going back to what you said, right, would you consider Thunder Mountain a family coaster?
Yes, of course. I
Okay.
mean, look at the little kids they got going on that ride.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I've been having a hard time trying to gauge family coaster, right?
I think this is
of
gonna
Woody
be-
Woodpecker and
Well,
those
that's
are
a
more
kiddie coaster.
Yeah,
I would
Yeah,
say
that's
a
awful.
kid.
yeah.
No, this will be, I would put it in line with Everest, which is like the high end of family.
Okay.
Wow.
That's awesome. Okay.
And because there's a couple moves here on this one that's going to be a little more intense than even, say, Gringotts.
Awesome.
But of course, still much less intense than the Dueling Dragons.
Are we looking at any inversions here?
I don't think so.
So you think is this going to be something you can bring like bags on? You think possibly?
I don't know about bags. I think it would be the same as Gringotts, where no extra bags, but you can have your pocket stuff,
Gotcha.
which would be nice.
Yeah.
No metal detector.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things, like, although the queue for Dragon Challenge wasn't amazing, there were still elements in it that you potentially want to take pictures of. I remember a friend of ours who's really into his theme park stuff went into, I think it was the room with the Goblet of Fire, and there's tapestries on the wall that are really, really ornately made with all the Hogwarts crests and stuff on it, yet you'll never see that because that room's quite dark.
Oh yeah. If you go into the old fire room, there's actually tapestries from Dueling Dragons still on the wall, or there was before they closed. And the last day it was open, I went in there with a flashlight and got an employee to take me around so I can get some pictures before it all went bye-bye.
Wow. Good idea.
Yes.
As far as like the way the course is going to run, then, do you expect it to be a stop-start then, Alicia, kind of thing? Or kind of moving through the scenes slowly?
Kind of a combination of both, but I would say a lot less stopping than Gringotts. There's going to be, I want to say 3 complete stops, and one of them you'll be 3 stories up on your back.
What? That's Darren not riding it.
So well, you won't know. It'll be really dark, so you won't know how high up you are. But yeah, so you want me to go through it scene by scene real quick?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So it's got a moving platform, according to what I've heard. So you get on the coaster and it exits out of the building where the fire dragon used to start. And the first scene is kind of slow going, and you'll see the flying Fort Anglia kind of coming at you.
Awesome.
Like there'll be a near miss, and then you turn and it turns the other way. And then you go into your first launch. What's interesting, though, is seeing the recent aerial photographs for how the track is being installed. There's a lot of, I've been calling it wobbling, but there's like banking even when there doesn't need to be banking.
Okay.
So even though this first scene is kind of slow going, it's actually going to kind of be like you're going left and right to mirror the Ford Anglia coming at you.
Right.
So they'll be going wobbly, you'll be going wobbly.
So kind of swerving away from it.
Yeah, well, kind of like leaning 45 degrees to your left, 45 degrees to your right, back and forth, wobbly.
It's like a game of chicken.
I think that sounds cool. I like the term wobbly.
So even when it's going slow, there might be some interesting movements to it.
Yeah.
And then so you're going to turn away from the car and you're going to go into your first launch. And that's going to take you into a curve to your left so that the entrance, like the Dragon Challenge entrance, will be right on your right. And this will be set lower than the entrance to the ride, so people coming in can actually look down and see the coaster going on this first launch.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
So a little something to be excited about. But you won't be able to see it from Hogsmeade. It won't be till you actually go through where the arch is now that you'll actually see the coaster.
Yeah, I find that quite interesting. I understand it from a theming point of view, but depending on how the entrance is for it, I wonder if people, because we've said that the entrance to Dragon Challenge was very, very nondescript.
Yeah, I think so.
And
Well, they're going to build something out there. I'm not sure what exactly, but they are going to build something. So it's going to be a little more noticeable.
Good.
Yeah, when you look
needs
at
that.
like the issues they had with Diagon Alley when it opened, that they had to have barkers out the front to tell people Diagon Alley's this way, because people didn't know it was there.
I walk over there.
It's crazy.
So you're heading straight, and to your right is the entrance, and there's going to be some kind of building ahead of you. I don't know if it's Hagrid's hut. I've been calling it a hut, but some kind of round building. I call it Hagrid's hut because I think Hagrid's going to be inside of it. So you're going forward, and you're going to go inside this round structure, and that's going to be your first full stop.
Cool.
And at least from what I've heard.
Yeah.
And Hagrid's going to be in there, and I think it's a full AA figure, like actual Hagrid.
Wow.
Not
Awesome.
How long have I wanted a Hagrid's hut for?
If Robbie Coltrane isn't available, I can do a pretty decent Hagrid, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. If he's not available, all we got to do is someone has to do an impression of him. Hopefully better than Hermione
Exactly.
Yeah.
from the other attractions. But
Yeah, if that's the bar, then we're okay.
I'm not sure what, but I think he's showing off a creature that he's probably proud of.
So dangerous then.
Yeah, something's going to be dangerous. Some of the guesses I've seen on forums have been the blast-ended screw,
That's what I was
which
just
I'm
gonna
not
say.
familiar with.
Oh yeah,
But I
they're
guess it's-
awesome.
Yeah. And especially if you need to have that element of danger in there, we might have to dodge that.
They would be cool.
Yeah.
And it's something it's a hybrid, I guess, that he made, so he would be proud of it and showing it
yeah.
off. And it also shoots blasts of fire or something.
Yes. Yes.
So imagine an AA that and an AA Hagrid, and that's our first scene. And I guess the blast-ended screw goes a little crazy, and it shoots us into a launch out of the building.
Oh my god. It sounds
I'm
awesome.
so excited for
It
that.
sounds brilliant, and that's only the first bit.
Yeah, and so this part is like the next 2 or 3 parts is all from that one launch. It starts you going really fast into like a figure 8, really banked turns. So I know you're going to be going fast. And then it's going to be like this deep trench. I think there's going to be water down there. From the water permits, you can see there's water. So there's going to be
Okay.
this deep trench that you go through. And then that sends you into another launch, just in case we were losing momentum.
Uh-huh.
And that pulls us into a full circle, like a 360. And at the end of that is a brake run that slows us down. And as far as I've heard, a full-size fluffy animatronic will be there.
Right, when you say
Cool.
full size, that dog is huge in the film.
I mean full size, because this is outside. It'll be covered with like rocks so you can't see it from the other scenes. But like as far as I've heard, this is we're talking Kong size, full size fluffy.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know. It'll probably be a limited motion
Yeah.
animatronic because it's outside, like the hippogriff next door, where it only does kind of one thing. But we'll also be passing by it, so I don't expect it to be too intricate in its
No.
movements because we're still moving as we pass it. But it will bark at us. It will be looking down on us because it's so tall.
Well, that was like
So
you
cool.
you compare it to the Yeti in
I was
Expedition
gonna say, sounds
Everest.
like a
Like,
disco.
you know, we watched the documentary of the building of that, and the movement on that thing was amazing. But kind of exactly what you've just said there, Alicia. Like you passed it doing about 30 miles an hour. It's not like we're really going to see it.
Right. Yeah. So we don't need the 747 power behind it.
Yeah.
It just needs to bob its head up and down
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a hippogriff. And it'll be impressive, just for
Yeah.
being full size.
Oh my god.
And it's cool that because that's an animal we haven't seen yet.
This is
Some
true.
people have been commenting on my video about it, and they're like, "Oh, I'd love to see a dragon." And I'm like, "You do realize the other 2 rides have dragons, right?" It's like
Yeah.
we've seen dragons.
We lost another dragon, Harry.
Well, I've got some competition for that role.
So continuing on, that's about the midpoint of the ride. You make a turn and you start to go into a cave or something under the rockwork, and it gets really dark. And this you can see from the construction photos. You start to go up an incline, and the incline is it's hard to tell from pictures, but it looks like 3 stories tall. Because if you look at the little people next to it, those people are tiny. So just imagine you're climbing up this incline from a launch right outside the cave, and you lose momentum as you go up. Slowing, and you're just on your back looking straight up at the sky. And behind you, a track switches, and then it lets you go, and you fall backwards all the 3 stories or whatever, and
Awesome.
that propels you back.
That is so cool.
Oh my god. This sounds amazing.
It's like Mummy times 3.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Like we've said so many times that Universal raised the bar with Forbidden Journey, and since then they've never even got anywhere near the bar that was set by that. This
Fast
sounds.
and Furious, a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Remember,
I mean,
'cause we've heard your review.
I was impressed with Gringotts. It's once you get past the stop go, it is
Yeah.
kind of intriguing that we have a spinning coaster, the teeter totter at the beginning, and then also the screen portions. Sections of track actually turn into motion simulators. Like your car is on a track, and the track is moving in different, on a gimbal, different
Yeah.
directions.
Uh-huh.
That's impressive, and that's new for theme parks.
Uh-huh.
So you got to give them credit. I know it
Yeah.
feels
Oh,
just like Spider-Man with a coaster track, but
Yeah.
it is new.
But I think what they did with Forbidden Journey, there was
Oh, yeah.
nothing like that
Mhm.
anywhere.
Nothing,
And they've
Yeah.
never really replicated that. This sounds like it's going
Yeah.
to push that for best ride in the park. Sorry, everyone who likes the Mummy and other stuff.
So we're heading backwards,
Mhm.
and we go into the last inside scene. We go into like a 360 degree. We're actually launched while we're going backwards just to get a little bit more momentum, and we go
Wow.
up 360 degrees in a circle, and there's like vines and stuff around us. So I'm thinking it's the devil's snare.
Ah.
And then we get stuck into the vines in the show building, and then somehow we break free. I don't know if a wizard comes and like makes light come, or we just are told to relax. Like maybe there's onboard audio and
Maybe.
Hagrid says we have to relax. Either way, we drop, and it's a vertical drop track.
It's
Like
13.
13 at Alton Towers.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
We love that. Oh, wow.
I think that's the same manufacturer, so it'd probably be exactly
right.
like that.
Yeah, that's
And
such a
same
good
height, everything.
effect.
Right. Oh, I'm
So
trying to
you've been
think.
on that one?
Yes.
We love it.
Do you know
Yeah.
how tall that is? That drop?
It's
Is
not
it like
it's not
16
massive.
feet?
Yeah, it's only something like that. I'd say
Yeah,
no more
it's-
than 20.
Yeah, it's not
Okay, I think
No,
it's
it's-
exactly the same for this.
maybe 30. It's not huge.
What
Actually,
coaster is that?
I'd say it was room. I would-
13 at Alton Towers.
I would say it was room height.
it's difficult
Yeah.
to
It's
tell
about
when you're
a
on
little
it.
over 1 story, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
So it's manageable for your stomach.
But
Right,
it's cool.
so
It's
still
such a
technically
cool effect.
family, but it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's like a mini Tower of Terror, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun, but not terrifying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then after falling, we launch out of the vines going forward. So that gets us back going forward without a track switch, and we launch out and we go super fast and up and over the cave that we went into earlier, and then get to the end over a bridge and through a brake run. And we get off the ride back where the Ice Dragon used to be. At the old Ice Dragon's load platform is now the unload platform.
Sounds a
So-
pretty long ride then.
It does. Lots of elements in it.
I think it's going to be a lot of go, go, go after that creature.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't think there's much stopping, even though technically there'll be a stop in the vines, and there'll technically be a stop at the top of the spike
Yeah.
before we go backwards. Hopefully, I'm thinking that you're slowing down to the point that you only stop for a brief second and then go backwards. It's just long enough for the track to switch. It's
Yeah.
not like there's going to be a full show scene or anything. And the
So-
same thing with the vines. I think it's going to be as quick as it can drop. So it's never really stopping so much as it is go, go, go.
Yeah, I hope it's because that's one of the things that really annoys me about Expedition Everest, that track switch when you go backwards, because you seem to be sat there forever waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be like 6 seconds, but I counted it last time. It's 13. So I don't know what they did or what they're being extra cautious, but it's supposed to be, and it used to be 6 seconds, but it takes a lot longer than it used to.
We haven't ridden that for 5 years now, and it always felt a lot longer than 6 seconds.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
It hasn't been that way since the Yeti worked. But and there might be more creatures, there might be more stuff. I'm hoping that there's a pre-show because they gutted the entire queue, and they're adding a little more extra outside queue, which tells me they might be putting a pre-show room in there.
That would be
So-
good.
Yeah.
Maybe a Hagrid Musion effect.
That would be cool. I love that
That'd be
effect.
awesome. Yeah.
Give him so he can give us a briefing on what we're going to be doing or how the vehicle is going to work. I still don't know what the ride vehicle is going to be, but everyone keeps saying it's Hagrid's sidecar, like a
Yes.
special.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about it on Coaster Radio recently, and that's what they believed it to be, like a motorbike and sidecar, which would make sense.
Absolutely.
Good,
But
then
with
I should
the,
fit in it.
Darren.
Well, I was
Hagrid size, right?
with the with the spike part with you going on your back, I don't know if a motorcycle seat would
Yeah,
work.
and the sidecar is just kind of floop. You just fell out the back there.
It's so some people are saying it's just going to look like a motorcycle with a sidecar, but have a bench seating or normal seating. Something like Cheetah Hunt or probably like 13, where it's a normal roller coaster, but they're going to theme the outside to look like a motorbike, or maybe only the front car is a motorbike and the rest is a train being pulled
That would,
by it.
yeah, that would work
That would
as
make
well.
sense as
Yeah,
well.
Because with the moving platform, there's not going to be much time to get people situated.
No.
Kind of like Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, where they just have that pullover thing.
Uh-huh.
I think they're just going to have a simple lap bar, and there's not going to be time for people to get over a motorbike
No.
on a moving platform, like put their legs over a Tron cycle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about
Yeah, we have
velocity?
a motorbike
What you have to
coaster
do
over
to-
here, and it's
Yeah, you
it's
have
a
to-
lot
you have-
more involved than just sitting in and pulling
Yeah.
a lap bar down.
Yeah.
Right. And I think from what I've heard, the team members will only be able to be on one side of the load because of the moving platform. So,
Right.
it can only be too deep.
Yeah.
Which works for the sidecar.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be too complicated. It's just going to look like a sidecar. Other people think it might be the flying Ford Anglia, but I don't think they would obstruct our view that much. Like if it
No.
was, it would be a convertible.
Yeah.
So where are you expecting this to take place then, Alicia? Because obviously when it all first sort of came about that they were replacing, everyone was like, it's got to be the Forbidden Forest.
Well, I think it's going to be the edge of the forest, right at the edge of the property for the castle grounds, which is where Hagrid's hut is.
Yeah, that
It's
makes
kind of in
sense.
between the castle and the forest. And even if you look at the original concept art for Hogsmeade at Islands of Adventure, to the right was always trees. Like they didn't include the Dragon Challenge; it was just a forest.
Interesting.
I think they're finally getting, and that might be J.K. Rowling's doing, where they're finally getting a huge, thick forest to the right of the castle.
Which it needs to, it's going to make that land much more in keeping with the books and the films.
Yes.
And I've heard hundreds of trees, maybe thousands of trees are being planted.
Wow.
So it's going to be,
Wow. Yeah.
and it, like dense enough that it actually blocks the different scenes from one another.
Awesome.
And some of the track will be in like wooden bridges. There'll be rock work in the center and through that cave. So it'll actually block the back of the area by just having like things will get taller as it goes farther away, kind of creating a forced perspective of forest going on forever.
As a self-confessed Potter nerd, I'm sure I can speak for everyone, but this sounds like a Harry Potter dream come true.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing.
So excited.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm building it up too much though. People are getting too excited. I don't want to build it up too much. It's still going to be a 3-minute outdoor coaster.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but
but it's
cool
going to be
one.
better than it's themed, and I think
Yeah.
that's what the area really needed.
yeah, it does.
Absolutely. I
It
mean,
does.
that was the thing with Dragon Challenge there, that people were bringing in like kids, and we're all, like obviously the height restriction on Forbidden Journey, the height restriction on Dragon Challenge, and like families
Yeah.
with smaller kids weren't actually able to ride anything other than Flight of the Hippogriff.
And also, when
Yeah,
you
and I
think
think-
about it with scenes, the re-rideability, 'cause when you say, "Oh, did you see that element?" Somebody
Yeah.
goes, "No." Right, we'll have to go back on and show you that. And people
Exactly.
noticing new things
It's
every
true.
time.
It's like Darren, like when we talk about going on Forbidden Journey, I'll talk about stuff, and Darren like knows that ride inside out way more than I do because he's ridden it so many more times, and I don't even know what you're talking about that bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any hints on a name, Alicia?
I really have no idea, but I'm guessing it's not Harry Potter and the something.
Oh, God, that's what I kept trying to think what they would. It'd be Harry Potter and the Forbidden Forest, but it's too much like Forbidden Journey.
Yeah, we're
so-
one word off from already naming something that they kind of wrote themselves into a corner with that one. No,
The
I think,
Forbidden Forest, sponsored by Harry Potter.
well, the ride next to it, Flight of the Hippogriff, is also hosted by Hagrid. It goes through the stables, and you see the nest with the hippogriff, and Hagrid's there to tell you to bow to it, whatever. I think this is like a slightly more grown-up version of that, where he's showing you around the castle grounds and some of the creatures. So, Hagrid something would probably be my guess.
Yeah.
J.K.
Or-
Rowling's featuring Hagrid, including creatures from How to Train Your not How to Train
I was thinking.
Jokingly.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
There we go.
No, don't say that.
I was thinking Harry Potter and oh crap, Hagrid lost another creature.
Exactly.
See, the
That's not a
thing
really
is,
long title though.
Oh yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me if it's just called something like Hagrid's Care of Magical Creatures.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And that's a good name, actually.
Yeah.
I was going to say Hagrid's Forest Fury or something.
Yeah.
Something that sounds fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's 6 launches, and people, you need a name that kind of exemplifies that this is going to go fast.
Yeah.
Going into those launches, then, Alicia, are we how fast are we talking? Are we talking something along the lines of Cheetah Hunt, or
I think the last one probably will, because that's going to be a big one. That's got to propel
Right.
you up and over the cave and around to the end, and that's the highest that you're going to go up. So, and the one in the inside of the cave is going to happen like right as it happens. So it doesn't need to be that big of a launch because it's going to happen right then. So I'd say one of them may be as big as the medium cheetah hunt launch, not even the tall one, and that'll be the biggest launch.
Okay.
Because it's all keeping pretty level. It's only going 1 or 2 stories up.
Yeah.
Most of the ride.
Yeah.
It doesn't need that much power. And then they have, because they're spread out, they actually kind of relaunch after the one launch in the middle part. So there's no need to have it super fast.
Yeah.
But that part on Cheetah Hunt, if you're familiar with it, where the waterfalls are in the middle, the best part of any coaster ever. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that coaster.
Or at the on the Mummy, right before the fake ending, there's a part where you kind of waggle. You go left, right in the banks. Right.
Yeah.
I think that like I was saying, like this ride's going to have a lot of that, and that part of Cheetah Hunt is a good example of what this ride will be like. A lot of low to the ground, fast, and banking.
How about Hagrid's Secret Life of Pets?
I'll give that one. No, it's good that, and I think anybody listening will be happy that there was a word in all of that you didn't use.
Screens.
That'll be the one.
What is it?
That'll be the one. And it is. I think Chris said it when he reviewed Fast and Furious that that was literally the last screen that people could take. You know, it was just becoming too much. But
do you know why? We've all got screen burn.
Jeez, you're not getting one of them.
I'm not even getting a pity one. That was good.
What I was going to say now. And I think, Chris, you kind of mentioned it then, that the problem seems to be, now, it's brilliant. You know, as a Harry Potter fan, I want to see a good themed Harry Potter coaster to go in to replace Dragon Challenge, because I'm getting old and I can't ride coasters like I used to be able to. Yeah. But it seems to be that that's where the money's going, that they're still only really concentrating on the Harry Potter stuff, which for me, I'm not bothered about, but I can understand it from
non-fans.
From a whole theme, from an entire resort's point of view. It's not a good trend.
Yeah, hopefully, I mean, after this one, they'll start dumping in some money into some other areas.
Well, I think Jurassic Park's about to get a little refresh next in this park.
It's due.
Yeah.
And with the new film coming out.
Yeah.
It's the obvious.
They're cashing out big on that one.
Yeah. They probably should have done it in time for this film, but they'll at least get it done in time for the third one.
Yeah.
Or the sixth one, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
I was thinking, are they doing 6? Oh, no, I see what you mean. Speaking of other rumours, while you were on, I wanted to ask you about a rumour I heard today, Alicia. I know you've got your finger on the pulse. Mm-hmm. I heard a rumour today that now it seems that Nintendo has stalled coming into the studios. A rumour I heard today was Itchy and Scratchy Land. Have you heard anything?
No, I've not heard that.
Itchy and Scratchy.
I must admit, I was like, I have not heard that around anywhere.
That's just for the families that don't bathe.
I have not heard that. I've heard lots of different pitches for the kids zone if it's not going to be the original Super Nintendo world. I've heard the Trolls. Mm-hmm. I've heard Hello Kitty. I've heard someone suggested moving the entire Minions thing over there, and that's not going to happen.
It's a shame.
And other DreamWorks properties, and of course Pokemon, which I think someone just made up and the news people rolled with. But
maybe
I'd like to see Pokemon over there. If we're going to see something, because I think every park should get some Nintendo.
Yeah.
But no, I've not heard Itchy and Scratchy.
It doesn't make sense.
No, I don't think they would be investing in more Simpsons.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say especially with the rumors that Disney's going to buy Fox, but it looks like Comcast has just as good a chance right now anyway.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
It seems to be entirely up in the air.
Right. So there's certainly, if it's anything, it's blue sky, because there's no way they would make that decision until the Fox deal goes through.
No, that's true.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am excited.
Me too.
It's nice to talk about a ride that everyone's like, oh my God, this sounds like it's going to be an absolute load of garbage. Because we seem to have been doing that At least for the last two. I wouldn't necessarily say a lot, but the last two...
It feels like a lot.
The last two have been very much like, wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, and it's not like Comcast and Universal haven't been working hard at work. I'm sure they're designing the whole new fourth gate. They're building 3 hotels right now.
Yeah, exactly.
We're probably going to get a second city walk with the new land. Who knows? We might get a monorail or something to connect it all. Who knows? They're working on so much that I'm going to allow them to put the Fast and Furious turd out there. I'm going to let them put out the...
It shows they're doing something in the parks, doesn't it?
It has to be a Simpsons theme monorail if it comes. It has to be.
Monorail. And that's just the chant all the way. In your whole journey, that's all you hear.
And they already have a backstory set up for when it breaks down.
Yeah. I'm on board with that one. Oh, I'm bored. I like that.
Or just a really long Hogwarts Express.
Yeah.
Well, we should talk about, because Chris, before we'll give everyone a taste of what's coming next week. This little conversation here, I think you'll enjoy next week's episode.
Or not.
I am excited about next week's episode, actually.
Me too.
Yeah, same here. Maybe a long one, but same here.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Alicia, thank you. That was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Alicia.
having me again.
Anytime.
Absolutely.
Automated targeting systems active.
Hey!
I didn't even have to ask for it. That's perfect.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to ask for it.
Brilliant.
And tell everybody where they can see your YouTube videos,
Yes,
because those
absolutely.
things have been awesome.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to put out 2 a month now, because I've gotten some more subscribers and I don't want to lose momentum. You can see my YouTube videos just by searching for Alicia Stella on YouTube.
Awesome.
Yeah, and of course, he's putting
Simple
out every month on our blog as well.
Oh yeah,
Alicia?
Room Reel every month, and
Yep.
at least an audio segment once a month too.
Yep.
Awesome.
Very proud to have you as part of
We
our
are.
team.
Oh, I'm super excited you accepted me.
It's cool. We're a family. Again, to
We are.
reiterate what's been said already on this podcast, I like our little family.
Yes. Well, we're not very keen
Family.
on. We're not very keen on Fast and Furious. We keep using that word a lot.
I know.
I think they stole it from us. though.
Maybe.
Yes.
Probably.
Cool.
And just
Cool.
for the record, I don't hate Fast and Furious. I just hate that there's so many screen rides in a row in
Yeah.
that park.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't really comment because we haven't ridden
I think
it.
that's the problem, though, isn't it? Like, if you took one ride on its own, you'd say
Right.
it's all right. But the fact that it's literally one after the other after the
Yeah.
other, it's we've said it before. We found it on our last trip, didn't we? A little bit.
Yeah, and I also hate the disaster with its practical effects had to go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Makes me sad.
I think Chris said when he did his review, we've lost two attractions featuring live actors or musicians or whatever to make way for a virtually entirely screen-driven ride.
Yeah.
Well, come on, they've got live actors. They just talk to the screens.
Yeah.
Talk at the screens and don't get responses. Sure.
Yeah. Anyway,
If I had my way, I would put a Trolls dark boat ride over in Kid Zone. So you have a dark ride ET, a dark boat ride Trolls or something tangible.
Yeah.
Kind of even out the park a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah. 2 dark, scary rides for the kids. I like it.
Definitely.
Well, thank you, Alicia, for joining us.
Thank you.
And I think that's going to wrap up the show for this week. Covered quite a bit of stuff and
It's
had
been an
quite a few
interesting-
surprises.
It's been emotional.
It certainly has.
Yes. All right. Well, for Lee, Tracy, Darren, and Alicia for joining us, and Jillian as well, and myself, Chris, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Cut, print. That's a wrap for another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Never miss a show by subscribing on Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review while you're there. Not an Apple user? You can listen on Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, or your podcatcher of choice. Email us any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. Keep up with the latest news, rumors, and updates on our blog at uuopodcast.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week.